Denise, guess what?
What's Abby?
We got chismes.
Hi everyone! Sorry, Sabi was just saying hi and he accidentally hit Suki. Poor baby. So hi everyone, welcome back to a new episode of We Got Chisme. So today, since this episode is gonna go out in February, and you know what February is, Sabi?
The second month of the year.
Yes, but also
It's spending money. So Valentine's Day.
es el mes del amor.
Well, that's every day, but sure.
Oh,
Capitalism.
Oh, that's so cute. Anyway, sorry. We just have a lot of energy. It's Friday. There's some good things that happen, on Fridays, which means you get a whole weekend without going to work. So we are celebrating and we're drinking. So this episode is going to be a little bit more crazy than usual. Hopefully. Anyway, so like I say, February is el mes del amor. It's like, what I said, the month of love. The love month? I don't know.
The month of love.
The month of love. So because of Valentine's Day. But I went the opposite route. Because it's not fun when we don't have, good chisme. So today's episode is going to be called When Cupid Fails. So Cupid went and did his and threw the arrow, and then this person was like, oh my god, I'm so in love. And then a few months down the line, or a year down the line, or a few years down the line, they're like, oh, what the fuck did I do? Who did I
But you can blame Cupid if they do not like each other after a year or so.
That's the thing, they fail. Because they thought they were the soulmate, and then like a certain amount of year or time later, they were like, he's not my soulmate, he's a horrible human being. I guess so. I don't know, if you want to rename it, you can rename it. I'm just saying this is what I came up with. But Sabi has some very expressive thoughts. What name will you put this episode, Sabi?
I don't know the titles. The subject, so I would not.
Okay, we will see if he keeps my title or if it changes after he listens to all my stories, okay?
Yes, let's see how it goes.
Yeah. So, story number 1, it's coming... Oh, I'm so sorry. As subreddit says, originally posted in relationship advice on February 17, 2016, I guess. That was when it was originally posted. But I think I got it from the Best of Redditor updates. Let me see. Yes, I got it from Best of Redditor updates. And the original post, or like the first post technically, it says, trigger warning, there is pooping in the shower. And the title is 39 female. My husband, 39 male, of 3.5 years, poop in the shower last night, and now I don't know how I feel about him. We have been together for 10 years. He's generally a very clean person, so this was kind of shocking. I had a suspicion that he might have done it one other time, but he denies it. Last night, we were getting ready for bed, sex, and we took a shower together, but I got out before him. I went into the walk-in closet that is across from the shower area. I took a few minutes selecting a sexy nightie to wear, and when I came out, I could smell shit. He had the shower hose in his hand and had it pointed at the drain. I had an immediate flashback to reading about the disgusting people here on Reddit that claim to shit in the shower because they're too damn lazy to get out and use the fucking toilet. I could not believe my husband was doing this. I called him out and he said it was an accident and that he was embarrassed and sorry. But like I say, I suspect he has done it before. Anyway, we did not have sex last night because I could not hide my disgust. Our shower has not been draining properly, and the idea of it being used as a toilet is too much for me. I put out the bleach for him while he was still in the shower last night and told him he had to clean it. But this morning I went to look and there was still some residue. I have to go get some Drano and I do not intend on using the shower anymore. I just do not know what to do. I am so angry and disgusted. I love my husband, but I do not know if I can look at him in the same way anymore.
Oh my God.
Crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of Reddit stories about people pooping in the shower. They like the way that they don't have to squat. They just feel like they just stand and you will like run down. Sabi's face is amazing.
I mean, I understand that you're cleaning yourself on the shower while you shower. I'm trying to look for the dude's size, but it's not positive outcome. I cannot say anything positive. When you said the title, I thought like, hey, maybe he's drunk and she's giving him a shower. But like willingly pooping in the...
And the smell is shit, okay? She was
that's
in
my
the
point.
walking
Like,
closet.
it's like whatever you do to trying to like do your... I know, mija. It's no way.
And there's some residue. Like, she still can see the residue.
Exactly.
Shower.
Exactly. And that, FYI, people, human feces, unfortunately, tend to have that beautiful sense that stays, even if you poop on the shower and you're showering, you think like you're cleaning everything. No, people. That will stay. It's the same thing like having a baby when when he's a baby, he poop everywhere. Nothing stains. Taco. No, I understand her. No wonder why no sexy time.
Yep, definitely no sexy time.
I'm sorry, I cannot help you out on this one because you don't give me anything to help you with. You shut yourself in the shower. So
you know what? At least he waited until
if she will stay longer, he will come out of the shower and use the toilet.
Who knows? Okay, I will find this story, but I know I read this before. Okay, I'm always on Reddit, like we know. This is why I find all the stories. I know I've read a story where a girl like pooped in the shower and then she was like pushing it down with her foot down the drain, and she was with her boyfriend in the shower. Like, she didn't care that he was there. Kind of. Yeah. So I will find all of these things, and I think I will do a poop episode because I love how much it bothers.
I think you love poop.
It's just funny.
No, I think you love poop in general. That's a theory. Miss Norma, if you're watching this, please talk to some senses to your younger sister. Thank you, because somebody seems to have a fetish with the poop.
We're just gonna. Okay, no fetish. No offense to those who have it, but I don't do. But we just gotta put a trigger warning at the beginning to not eat while listening to this episode.
I don't even want to drink my drink right now.
Oh, actually, if you see it, it's kind of like poop color.
Shut up. Just read comments, woman. Read the comments.
So there's some comments that we have. The first comment says, "Dude, I was taking painkillers after breaking my foot. Worst thing ever to embarrass me was when I was at work heading to the bathroom. Bam! I shit myself in my pants in the hallway. It falls out my pants and looks like a fucking horse shot in the hallway. I got out after using the restroom. Fellow employee sees me trying to clean it up and states a janitor was coming to clean it up, not realizing it was me who did it. Felt so bad and embarrassed while I ran into the janitor on my way to go home and change. Gave that lady all the money in my pockets, about $40, and told her why and apologized. And I asked her not to tell anyone. I could never look her in the eyes again. Short and simple. People do shit themselves. Do not make them feel worse for an accident.
That I understand because it does happen. I've seen people like they're honest betrayed them. And it's like
They're
it
back
needs
and
to get
betrayed them.
out. So it needs to get out, but now, I've seen that. And unfortunately, I so I have this employee
Mm-hmm.
in the field that came to the office once to help her out to do some paperwork. So it seems like the lady has some bowel movement issues.
Like IBS.
Yes, something like that.
Oh my god, what? You say it.
I'm trying to find a less gross way to say it.
No, just say it.
So literally, she came to the office and she said like, "Okay, give me the code for the bathroom." I give her the code for the bathroom, and I'm like smell it, like I smell something, and I'm like, "What the heck?" And she goes to the bathroom and she comes back, and the smell goes away, and then it comes back. And coincidentally, that day we have like this executive meeting at the office with all the executive in the conference room, and we were in the reception area, me taking care of her, and and then I remember, oh my god, this lady is the one that have any issues with her bowel movements. So long story short, some of my coworkers goes to the bathroom and say like, damn, somebody blew up the bathroom. So the lady have doo-doo herself on her way to the office, went to the bathroom,
And clean it up.
throw her pants that she have doo-doo on the garbage can in the bathroom, and just change to another set of clothes that she had with her. So, obviously, because that doo-doo is on the clothes in the garbage can,
Smells.
and since she didn't, it's not
Why?
hard for her to clean, she still have the sense on her.
She
Girl,
probably had it everywhere. They're just her pants. Probably,
girl,
like maybe went up her back, maybe went down her legs. Ugh.
Denise, that was the longest hour. I told her, can I have your phone? I would do anything for you to get her go quickly.
Just leave.
Denise, and then I told her like, hey, Nets, she want to talk to you. And she's like, and she was like, boy, I don't want to go there. Like, get in there so that way she can leave ASAP. So after she left, I took this thing of Lysol all over the office. I feel really bad for her because, that's a problem that she cannot control. But, it was not a pretty experience.
Smell though, the smell.
It,
And
it
for
was
those who
not a
don't
pretty,
know,
it was not nice. Denise,
Stabby has this very, very strong nose. Like he can smell anything. Very sensitive, I guess is the word. I don't know. It's like we used to take the train to go to college and come back. So one time we were going to the train or to take the bus, I think. We just got off the train, we were gonna take the bus. And there was like a line of people and he just goes, this guy didn't use the other end. And I was like, how do you know it's him? And he's like, I can smell it. And there was like a huge line of people. And he got exactly the guy that he know used the other end. And just by walking by, he wasn't even next to him.
I mean, girl, the scent was strong.
Yeah,
It's like,
he gets it.
you know how it feels? It's like you're just standing there and somebody come out of the blue and just slap you in the face.
Yeah,
Like,
I figured.
you're like, God damn it. Like my boy. And that was in the morning.
That was it? I don't remember.
Yes. That was
Okay.
in the morning. I'm like, damn. It's early.
Like he just left your house. What the
Exactly.
I get it. I mean, okay. One time at my previous job, someone blew out the bathroom as well, the toilet. Okay, and it was not just that. Okay, that person came, left the bathroom or whatever. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to the person. Okay, I just know that something happened, and then someone else went into the bathroom, and then there was shit in like everywhere, and these were like a lot of stalls, right? And it wasn't not just in the stall, it was on the floor outside, it was everywhere. And the person that saw it just walked back into like the lab space to get their phones, or like to tell them, hey, call, someone to come clean this up. Well, this person didn't realize that they stepped on shit, and you can see like the shoe, all the shape of the shoe over in shit everywhere.
I got the picture, girl. I got the picture.
Yep. It was everywhere.
Unfortunately.
And people, like, literally, so the lab was like separated. You had in one side, and then there's a hallway, and the other side had like another part. So you had to like cross eventually. So it was the hallway that it had that, because this person came back. And we had to like literally like jump over it to be able to get to the other side while they came and clean it up.
Girl, you need to let me know when you're doing this type of story ahead of time. I can mentally prepare, honestly. Because you know how I am of...
I'm sorry. Okay. That's the last story that I had.
Jeez. But in short, accident happens.
It happens.
Just
like,
not on purpose.
Yeah.
That's what they call accident, people.
You know what's the second comment that we have here? God damn it. I love Reddit sometimes. 10 out of 10 post.
I can tell that person does that.
Wait. Now, commenter number 3 also has a funny story. It says, I'm 40 now, but when I was in my early 30s, I had to fart while I was in the shower, and that's when I first sharted. It was not a small one either. It was all over the faucets and my poor scrubby thingy. Worse was there was no detachable thing to spray it off. There was so much crap. And I tried my best to clean it up until I started vomiting all over it. And then the tub got clogged. I will say I have not trusted a fart since then, and I have never shorted again either. Still, your husband is probably even more horrified than you are. I can truly say that was a defining moment in my life. As to what happened, I didn't feel like I was about to have diarrhea. I just felt like a normal fart until the stench hit, and then I turned around. Granted, this was about 2 weeks after Katrina, so the food I ate was questionable after not eating for 5 days.
Anything is questionable after you haven't eaten for 5 days, girl.
Yeah.
So
it's like we could not drink water, so I only drank beer, which was the only thing available. LOL. I did get sick as all as hell.
No wonder why you far was with a company along the way.
Water, so I had beer.
No water. Well, there is beer. Let's go with the beer.
So he said, accidents happen. This guy throws to the fart.
Jeez, that's I don't know what to say.
So, would you divorce your husband for this?
No, not for that.
Right?
As long as it's an accident.
Okay.
Yeah, he has an accident, so that's okay. I have been through there already.
We don't know if he has an accident.
Trust
She
me,
thinks that he has done it before. Well. Okay, it's an accident.
The circumstance that have applied, it's an accident.
Okay, we have an update.
Oh God. Okay, but that would be too much if she asking to divorce him for that.
Okay. What do you think is gonna happen?
Nothing, no sexy time for a while before until she get away her disgust or not showering together for a minute, or probably just not using that shower.
Okay, update. My husband and I have been talking. I am now going to throw away almost 10 years of what has been a very happy and fulfilling marriage over a very odd lapse in judgment on his part. He obviously was not thinking straight when he sharted. She said in quotes, okay? Sharted accidentally. And she says, I will take his word. This is very unlike him. He is well-to-do professional, no mental illness and anything like medications. So he's Asian, but he grew up in a big city on the East Coast of USA. Oh no, I'm so sorry. He said he obviously was not thinking straight when he sharted accidentally. I will take his word. This is very unlike him. He is well-to-do professional, no mental illness or anything like that. He's Asian, but he grew up in a big city on the East Coast of USA. Maybe it's the medication. He's only used it one other time many years ago before being put on it again recently for 7 days. I do not know. He tells me he is so ashamed he cannot even look at me. So I am going to take the high road on this one and let it go, as some of you have suggested. And also, because I love him, he promises to be careful in the future. He also took care of the drain and scrubbed the bath while I was out. For now, I think this has been resolved. Thanks for the advice not to freak out. I get it. It's embarrassing for him. I know that to some of you, this might have been an overreaction. I've been on Reddit long enough to know that some of you shitting in the shower is no big deal. There is even an affectionate term for it, waffle stomping. You got it? There is an affectionate term for shitting in the shower called waffle stomping. Okay. For me, this kind of behavior is unacceptable and it is not normal. It's extremely disturbing to me that some Redditors think doing that it's okay, though not surprising. Then she says, update number 2, we are not divorcing over this. I was completely shocked that he did what he did, but I am not leaving him. We have talked and things are going to be fine. Secondly, I did not say he does this regularly. I say I suspected he has done it one other time, but I have no proof. So please stop telling me to join him or whatever. Thirdly, the only reason I mentioned he was Asian is because he is of Japanese heritage. Japanese people are very meticulous about their bathrooms, especially the bathing area. So this was something I never expected him to do. I'm not Asian and I am not white. My race is irrelevant because I do not shit in the shower.
You should have started with that, but sure.
Right? She's good. Everything's good. They're gonna be fine, right? So Cupid didn't fail on this one. Does that mean that you're gonna change my title?
Let's continue with the second story.
Okay. So second story, it comes from the subreddit Am I the Asshole? And the title is Am I the Asshole for forcefully moving into my boyfriend's gaming room? Right? So original post, it was from May 31st, 2021. Says, my boyfriend and I moved in together at the beginning of 2020, right before the pandemic started. We both have desk jobs, so we have both been working from home for over a year now. Initially, both of our desks were set up in the living room, and we had to deal with each other's work calls all the time. It was a nightmare. I asked him if he could move his desk into the spare room, which is where his gaming room is set up. He said that he did not want to work in the same place he goes to relax, so I moved my desk into our bedroom instead. Ever since I moved into the bedroom, my boyfriend has become very particular about me being in the living room during work hours. He acts like it's his office. I ate my lunch in there a few times, but our lunch times are different, and he said that I was distracting him from work, so I started eating lunch in the bedroom instead. I've been doing this for about 10 months now. Last week, I tried to sit down and speak to him about how awful it is to spend 18 hours of my day in one room. He was sympathetic, but also told me that he could not do anything about it. I asked him again, move into the spare room or at least let me eat lunch in the living room, and he refused to do either. So I asked him if we could maybe swap desks. seeing as I will not have an issue with him eating lunch in the living room while I was working. He literally started laughing at me and told me that I was crazy if I thought that I was guilting him into swapping desks. The next morning, I brought my work laptop into his gaming room and unplugged his entire setup. Tower, monitor, speakers, keyboard, everything. I started working from there instead. He was oblivious until his first bathroom break of the morning when he spotted what I had done and started freaking out. He threatened to he threatened me with legal action if anything was broken and told me that I was an immature, passive aggressive asshole. I said that I will be working from there from now on. At the moment, he's not speaking to me. The more I think about it, the more I wonder if maybe it was an immature way to handle the situation. But if I feel like I'm the end of my rope and I cannot keep spending all day in the same room. Am I the asshole? Is she the asshole?
I mean, she have the reasons.
She what?
She have the reasons.
She had good reasons.
Can we read some comments first, please? Before determining whether she's the asshole or not. What do you think? You think like she's the asshole or she's almost borderline asshole but not asshole? Because
depends how big is the spare room. I get it.
You give too much chances. It's like it's not how big it is. It is if it's there. What the fuck?
Okay, I think the whole situation is dumb. I think that he is definitely an asshole because like here, like when I moved in with Adam, like in this apartment, I knew that he was working from home at the time, first of all. And two, he games, like his gaming setup. He's, like he said before, he's a semi-professional gamer because he creates his own games and then he posts it. And
giving free advertisement, Adam. I hope.
Yeah, either way, Steam, go check out his games. We can put it in the description.
Are we? Okay.
We can. He just released a new game and it's really great. You have to play it. It's really, really fun. Anyway, I mean, not that I am,
okay,
biased or anything.
I got you.
Okay, but so he creates his games, he plays video games, and he works in the same computer, working from home, It's not like he needs a different desk, a different place to work from home. He's doing in that room. And now that I'm going to start working from home, I'm keeping my desk in the living room. He's staying there in that room with his game. I'm staying here. And, he can come out here and eat. I'm not going to be like, are you crazy? Because we had many situations before where I work from home at the same time that he does. So we are at the same time, and we have no issues. We take breaks at different times. We're both in the same room. As long as there is not a meeting going on and he's sitting back there eating, it's different. But, you have to compromise. You have to talk. You cannot just say, no, this is the way I am, and that's it. Because that's not going to work in a relationship. And that's what he's doing to her. So.
Okay, I got it.
If I was her in the situation, I would probably... That's why I say it depends how big the spare room is. Because if I can move my desk, because it's just a laptop, so if I can just move my laptop to his desk and work from it during work hours and then leave when I'm done so he can go and do his gaming, okay, that's different. You're just moving yourself or you're putting a desk next to it, it's different. But I will not ever dare to touch his computer in that sense.
No, that's a little bit.
I will not disconnect anything.
Because first, you know what that means to the person. Second,
a lot of money,
how they obviously will get when if something happens to that game. Because you already know the person, of course. So I feel like that the guy needs to have a better understanding, especially if she's what she's doing and what he's doing. Like, my dude, just put your settings elsewhere for the time being. When she finishes, just restructure, replace it. I honestly avoid to work from home the days that I know Paula will be off or that he's going to be going in late to work. But that's me just personally, because when I'm at work, I'm like, focus.
work.
Yeah. And even though he don't bother me, but I'm like, when you are focused and somebody always asks you a question in the most inopportune time when you're trying to make your brain cells to work it out, and when you finally having somebody distract you with some questions, and you're like, oh, I lose it.
I think that's it because you are that type of person that likes to focus and you're quiet and you're like this. But Paolo is the one that is like la 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 the whole time when he's around you.
Uh, yeah, but when I'm working or when we are doing our podcast, I send him to the room. Of the room.
So he
I need
doesn't
to know when
distract.
to come out. No noise. Stay quiet. You're not here, okay?
Adam goes by himself. I don't have to tell him.
Well,
But he has his own thing. He's very quiet too. So I am the one that is la 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 la.
Suk is the one that it's la 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 la.
But in
Here she
dog version.
comes.
Wow 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 wow.
Yeah, that's what she's doing right now.
But yeah, so do we think she's the asshole or no? I mean,
I mean, I can see myself in her on the certain circumstances, but she was a little too far, but with reasons.
okay.
She has
Justify asshole.
it's justified.
Okay. So the verdict was not the asshole. It was not the asshole. The first comment said, info, why unplug everything? And then she says, the room is tiny and the only thing in it is the desk with his gaming setup on it. In order to use the desk without damaging anything, I had to remove pretty much everything from it. Also, nothing was damaged. Everything was perfectly fine when he checked it later. And then the next comment says, he literally started laughing at me. I like that, quoting what she says. She says, he literally started laughing at me and told me I was crazy if I thought I was guilting him into swapping desk. He threatened me with legal actions if anything was broken and told me that I was an immature, passive-aggressive asshole. And then this commenter basically just puts red flags, red flags, red flags. She's like, this is not how normal adults act. This is not a healthy way to treat one's partners. Not the asshole, obviously. And then Opie says, thank you for responding. I'm seeing a lot of comments saying the same thing about his behavior. Which is true. It is true. He was being a big asshole by saying that because it's not compromising. And then the next person says, seriously, are you happy with this guy? He does not seem to care much about your feelings or comfort. Putting himself first every time, is this how you want to live your life? Not the asshole. Honestly, the responses to this post have given me a lot. Sorry, this is OP. Honestly, the responses to this post has given me a lot to think about. Lockdown is ending pretty soon in our country. Maybe it's time to think about moving out. And then she adds some edits to clarify things, and she's like, sorry, just to clarify, when I asked my boyfriend to move his desk into his red gaming room, I meant his work setup, not his physical desk. The spare room will be too small for his physical desk. Edit 2. Hi everyone, I'm just about to go to bed for the night. I just wanted to give this post a quick update. I'm overwhelmed by all the messages of support. Thank you so much to everyone who commented. A few people have expressed concern over my safety. I promise I am okay. I actually left the apartment tonight to give my boyfriend some space, and I'm staying at my brother's place. I will probably go back tomorrow evening, but I am considering ending the relationship. My brother thinks that I should, and he said that I can stay with him if I want to move out. Thank you all again for your feedback and your support. But then 2 days later, she says, hello, I know that a few people have followed this account. So I wanted to say that I posted another update. One last edit for the road. Again, thank you so much to everyone who took the time to read this post. And also for all the awards. It's very kind of you. I just wanted to say that my boyfriend and I have amicably agreed to split up and move on. Not just over the situation, though it definitely sheds some light on other issues in our relationship. I'm moving in with my brother temporarily until I find a new place of my own. Things feel a bit crap right now, but I know they will get better with time. Thanks again with all the love. Hey girl, at least feel like crap is not actual crap.
You got a point there. You got a point there. Imagine it was actual crap. what will you do then? You will not be able to work in that tiny space.
Yeah, exactly.
Be thankful. That was just an inconvenience for you.
Yep.
Which I understand because sometimes we are very stressful while we work, even though we work from home. And you're just trying some way to relieve your frustration. And sometimes the person that is annoying you at the moment, that's the person that you discharge your frustration with. But yeah, you didn't have it that bad like the first story, girl. So just get over it. You're not the asshole, but at the same time, you need to be a little bit more. Well, you were just stressed out. Let's put it that way.
Exactly. He pushed you to do that in that sense because of his behavior. Again, you need to compromise. If there is no compromise in a relationship, what's the whole point? Nobody cares about your feelings. Nobody cares about how you feel, and then try to understand or put themselves in your shoes. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Next one comes from the subreddit Charlotte Dubre. I never know. I'm so sorry, girl, if you listen to this. Charlotte Dubre YouTube. I listened to some of. Funny thing is that I went to listen to some of her videos and I really like it. It's really fun.
And you still don't know her name.
And I still don't know how to pronounce it. I forgot. I knew it. I practiced it and then I forgot again. I tried.
People at this point, I think that drink of Denise that just have provided 2 sips in this whole episode so far is already kicking.
Hey, this was full. I am halfway. What about you? How are you doing with your poop water? Did you see? That it didn't even have something floating.
Just read, woman.
Sorry.
Read.
So, like I said, the title for the next story is Am I the asshole for leaving my husband after proudly saying that he still chose me over his coworker? Hello, Charlotte. I have been an avid listener to your YouTube channel, and never in my life did I think I'll be posting here one day. I guess life really brings unexpected. Bear with me. Also, this is a throwaway account for personal reasons. I, 33-year-old, married to my husband, 38-year-old, for 3 years. We have a daughter, 3-year-old, and both of us are working, but having shift schedules. I am a night duty while he's a morning duty so that we can take care of our daughter. It was hard, but we're both getting by. Lately, he started correcting me on how I should manage the house and take care of him as a husband. I did not mind it at first since I thought it's genuinely for our well-being, but it became more ridiculous as weeks gone by. He wants me to wake him up if it's time for him to wake up and go to work. He wants both his food and clothes prepared beforehand before he wakes up. Also, lunch prepared that he can bring. He wants me to clean the house daily. He's a clean freak and will get angry if I left even the small dirt. This is on top of my supposed to be sleeping hours. We were not like this before. When we started, we both talked and understood that we will need to make sacrifices to make ends meet. We prepare our own things every weekdays, every weekdays before, and have a bonding time on weekends. Now, aside from his demands, I still need to prepare my own things before going to work and taking care of our daughter in the day since it's a day. So our daughter is awake. Oh, yeah, I mean, of course, because she has nighttime, so she has to take care of the daughter in the morning. Technically, while he works. I do alarm clocks so that I can power nap in selected times. Then I sleep when our daughter is also sleeping. This went on a while, and I started to feel the burnout. I keep him asking what's the change, and he just shrugs my questions. I was very tired and that I cannot fix myself anymore. When I finally got an approved long leave from the company I'm working, I asked my husband if I can have a vacation with my parents so that I can finally relax because I feel like if this continues, I might lose my mind for a lack of sleep and rest, which he agreed. On the day I was finally going to my parents, our daughter is coming with me because he cannot take care of her due to his work. He escorted us in a bus and suddenly confessed then that He was seeing a coworker and that her habits and taking care of her husband are his ideals. That's why he wants to incorporate those to me. After telling that, he exhaled big time. Like he just felt great to finally say it to me and gave me a satisfaction continuation. I still chose you because you're my wife. Like I should be thankful that he didn't fully cheat. I was dumbfounded. I could not react or move. He then just walked away since the boss was about to leave. It felt like he just wanted to escape, and I did not want to see what reactions I might show him. I was too stunned. I look at my daughter, who does not know what's happening to her dad or any of this. I just cry on the whole duration of my travel and turned off my mobile since anger and frustration started to kick in. When I got to my parents' house, I just plastered a smile and tried my best to show everything is okay. My parents are very old, so I do not want to stress them, but sadly, I broke down to them after 2 days. They told me it's normal to have a bump in a marriage and we need to work it out for the sake of our daughter. Strangely though, when I was ready to communicate and open my phone for the third day, no texts or calls or any voicemails left. His number is also turned off for some reason. And when I attempted to contact his parents to know why, his father told me he went away to travel. I returned home a week after my vacation to see things. Nothing was touched inside the house aside some missing clothes of his made me think that he was gone from the day he confessed. But we do get updates from his friend he was with, telling us he'll be back once he cooled down. Now I want to divorce him since I felt stupid after all these months, and that made me think I just tortured myself for a reason he told me. But both my parents and his parents are asking me to talk at this first, and I should not rush things as I might be too emotional right now. Maybe I am, but don't know anymore. I cannot explain properly these feelings I have right now. Do I feel betrayed, cheated on, frustrated, angry? All my life, it never occurred to me that to even see any guys or to compare him to my workmates in the office. I solidly believe. Sorry, I lost my place. I solidly believe before this was just a bumpy ride we can get through. But now I just had enough. I want to move on because regardless on what's happening, our marriage or daughter's life does not pause. Am I the asshole for still deciding to leave him instead despite the opposition of both our parents? Or am I too emotional that I do not see everything yet to decide? That's sad. Is she the asshole for leaving, even though her both set of parents say, please don't leave him?
I mean, we have to see from her point of view. She have to do her things. She's trying to comply with what he wants, but he's not putting any effort from his end. He just like, okay, I work. It's like another child with demands. So maybe she was trying to go away with her parents to just relax, clear her mind, like you say, but just not to live in the fuck off. And he's saying that, maybe that confirmed what she was already thinking doing it. And that was just the drop the and everything. She tried,
She really tried.
but her thoughts and her feeling and how she was feeling in that relationship was not feeling okay. And I do applaud her because I know, as usual, elder parents usually would say for the well-being of your kid. But that's not true.
Nope.
So
Sometimes your kid needs to see both parents happy and not one being miserable all the time just to keep the image of happy family quotes.
She means appearance, people. Appearance. But I do applaud her for what she did, honestly, because she chose her own happiness and her daughter well-being, and she chose her own mental health. What he did was not right, and trying to incorporate however she treated the other guy's husband to his own wife. It's absurd, I believe. And I think that he dig his own grave. He did dig his own grave. because you don't throw a freaking atomic bomb like that in front of to your wife and then just, oh, your boss is leaving until later, bye.
And you know what? He's not with a friend. He's with a bitch. Okay? I do not believe that he's staying with a friend, that he's traveling with a friend. He's with that bitch. How much you want to, how do you say that? Apostar.
Bet.
Bet. How much you want to bet that he is with her? What a
Wow.
coincidence that he cannot, because, okay, he cannot take care of his daughter. That's why she took the daughter because of his work duties.
That's the thing. Like,
And then she comes
you are
back and he's
that. Before
traveling.
you're our employee, you are a father.
Dude, why do you have kids if you're not gonna pay attention to them, you know? If you didn't want it, I don't get it. How do you let one woman change everything in your life, you know? How do you let it ruin your relationship to this point? But okay, she's not the asshole. 100% not the asshole. She should leave and be happy. Crazy, but okay. First comment says, not the asshole. You told him you needed a rest and he chose to unburden himself at the beginning of it because he was going away to have a good time. You're not his slave. Leave him. And then other people say, they comment on that and say, personally, I would have not returned from staying with my parents. But yeah, a lot of people saying like the next comment says, is that the life you want for your daughter as well? This is what she will grow up seeing and modeling. How is staying with him better for her in any way? Both set of parents are wrong and giving you bad advice. Don't you dare listen to them. Yeah. Yeah, someone else says, do not let outsiders influence what is happening inside your home. There is nothing to discuss. Everything that you need has been put out on display. What do you need? What you need is a plan of execution. STD test. Talk to a lawyer about your options. Develop an exit strategy and start putting aside money for yourself. Your husband does not like you. He's settled for you. And now he's looking for a live-in maid and sex bot. Stop thinking about the parents and friends and think about what you want and what is best for you. Put
Which it
yourself
is.
first. Everybody else is doing that, so why cannot you? So true.
And literally, he's treating her like a maid
Yeah, he is.
for free.
He is.
That my clothes have to be ready.
That's not a partner.
That my
He's
clothes
not
have to be
the
ready by when I wake up. That I
What?
have to clean the house every day. But why?
My
My
food
question
and
is,
clothes need to be ready. You have to wake me up. You have to have my food and my clothes ready for work.
I would. But my point is, why she got to the point to agree to all this?
She said that she thought that he was giving her like points to improve the relationship.
Yeah, point to slavery. What the fuck?
She was trying to make him happy. She was.
But nobody makes you happy because, let's be honest, Denise. You live with somebody, you know all the stuff that they do every day long at work when they come from work.
Mm-hmm.
And especially if you have a daughter,
Mm-hmm.
how much work that is too. And on top of that, adding into all that because you just don't feel like it, I'd be like, fuck off.
Yep. Exactly like Sabi said. Fuck off, girl. Go look for your happiness. Leave the man. He doesn't love you.
Get another one better. That this one treats you like a princess.
Person that loves you do not do that to you. They care about your happiness and your well-being.
Well, what Denise is trying to say is person that love you will not enslave you.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. Okay, let's read something a little bit less maddening.
Depressing,
This one made me mad.
upsetting.
Upsetting, because this one made me really mad.
I know your cheeks are turning very
Yeah.
pink at the moment.
Yeah. So this one comes to the subreddit today. I fuck up. And it says, today I fuck up by finally ending my hermit era to find my soulmate, only to realize he's my biological uncle. Yep, I have been pretty offline for most of my adult life, staying private and guarded. Well, after years of being a hermit, I finally decided to let myself go for a little while. Recently, I decided to dip my toes into the online connection world, mostly just looking to see what's out there and maybe finding someone who actually gets me. Huge mistake, massive. I met this guy online, not an app, just a like an niche interest forum community. From the first message, the chemistry was terrifyingly good. You know that feeling when you meet someone and it's like you're speaking a secret language only the two of you know? That was us. His worldview, his cynicism, the way he parsed the world, it stirs something in me. Every single thought he shared, every perspective just resonated deep in my soul. I felt this intense, undeniable connection, like maybe, just maybe, this was the person I'd be unknowingly searching for in everyone. My heart genuinely stirred. We started texting daily, long conversations. I was genuinely excited, feeling a way I have never felt. We were planning to meet up soon. Then last night, while chatting about family, totally innocently, a detail came up. A really specific, unique family detail that I mentioned, assuming it would not be anything. There was a long pause. He replied with, wait, is your grandfather this person? Like a name? I thought, oh my God, our families know each other. This is so romantic. It's destiny. It was not destiny, it was DNA.
It
The
was
person the person I've been pouring my heart out to, who I thought was this incredible, soul-stirring man, is my fucking uncle. The one I barely see but technically exists. I have spent the last 3 weeks essentially flirting and soul bonding with the man who used to bounce me on his knee at Christmas 25 years ago. I do not know whether to laugh, cry, or scream into a pillow for the next month. My brain feels scrambled and my heart feels simultaneously thick and broken. I feel sick. I finally let my guard down, and the one person who actually gets me is the one person I am biologically barred from ever speaking to like that again. I have not replied to his last message. I think I might just delete the internet. Oh my God. What do you think?
that is a little.
Crazy?
So this is your grandfather? Oh, how did he have the courage to say that? That's my father. No, but I honestly have seen stuff like that. So my grandparents, from my father's side, they were cousins.
And did they know?
Oh, the hell they know.
Oh, you know what? That explains a lot about you.
Yeah, they knew. I believe they knew. But at the beginning, they have a lot of genetic stuff, like,
Sweet
kids
Alabama.
came out with some, they, like,
What?
the first kids that they're trying to have, it was with
Uh-huh.
the genetic,
Oh, that it didn't survive.
they didn't survive. They born, but, and with malformation too, that they expire, like, right, shortly after.
I don't like Aspire.
Okay, they passed away shortly after they were born.
Thank you. Expire sounds like food. Like a food expire and you throw it away. That sounds
And
very...
what do you think we do with humans when they die?
I know, but we try to put it, they pass away. They're rest in peace forever. Okay, whatever. So that's really bad, and like I said, that explains a lot about you. I see a little bit of...
Anyhow, that but she took it in a good way because she said I couldn't know what to do, either laugh, cry, or scream. Well, luckily you were just flirting and just bonding and not hoping. Because if you were hoping, that would be another story, girl. You would be like off the roof. So good, kudos to you that
Ooh,
you didn't.
I have read stories about siblings, but siblings that didn't know each other. Like they were put on the foster system, they were separated, they never knew each other, and then they find each other in life later, and they fall in love, and they don't know their siblings until later on in life.
But that's so
Great.
crazy how it's just crazy. Like destiny put you on each other path so you can know each other, but you end bounding and they
Okay,
make it.
first of all, oh my god, I just texted with him and he's my soulmate. Okay, as someone who's been in dating apps, it's really hard to say that, okay?
I know, I know, I know, I
I
know.
know she didn't meet him on dating apps, so they had like, this community forum in common, but it's crazy. But okay, girl, you know what? You got butterflies for the uncle that used to bounce you on his knee 25 years ago. That was a crazy line.
That was bad.
Yep. No advice needed here. Just move on, girlie. Do your
Yeah.
thing. Yep. And
Yes.
so
But
the
now,
top line, huh?
but now, this sounds crazy, but some people just don't care if they are
Yeah.
related or not. They just whatever makes them happy, they just pick their own happiness. I feel good with this person, so I don't care if. I think that's what my grandparents did.
I don't think they care either. Look
No,
look
no.
how long the line has been.
I mean, they have a kid.
Plus the ones that didn't survive.
Those were three, so 10. So I guess they like one another quite a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
Because there
but
was
also
no
in that
TV
time,
back
it
then.
was no TV, and they used to live in the really countryside in the middle of nowhere. So
There
I
was
guess there
nothing
was
else to
nothing much
do.
to do at night. Because I remember even when I was a kid, I used to go there like for a weekend or like a week. Because my uncle used to take care of the farm per se in the middle of who knows where. I think Pablo Escobar could hide there and nobody could find him, anyways. And those were the type of places that you literally shower with the in a river. So they create this thing, and it was like they create this like uh, tuberia.
Hmm.
It's like they put like this tube in some from the river
Pipes,
to a
pipes.
place that fold off. So to create like a natural shower where the water from the river just
Uh,
fall off into you, and they just create like a little door. But the thing is, like it was deep in a mountain. So whoever was on the freaking top of the mountain that have a freaking monocular and you were showering, they can just
See you. Okay.
yes, the surrounding is covered. But the top
It's not.
it's not. So whoever wanted to see somebody showering, but again, it was deserted. It was like I'm telling you, like it's in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Okay.
Um, that's how bad it was. That it wasn't even bathroom. It was one of those bathrooms that have a hole very deep inside, and you
Oh
just
my
go in and
god, no.
like when you, it's just like and God forbid that you have to go through there at night. So you have to go through a freaking machine in case some snake shows up.
In case a cuckoo shows up.
No, actually, you see weird shit in those places like that. I used to see some yellow eyes following me everywhere. And from the
You know
distance, you
what?
can see some eyes looking at you. But those was probably animals. But, it's still quite scary because you don't hear absolutely nothing at
I
night.
don't think I will pee the whole night. I will just not get water until the sun
Girl,
is.
to get to that place, you have to go to a freaking like down the hill from a mountain, and to go up, jeez, because it was so high up, it took forever.
You're just literally hiking.
Even though I think that's what I'm so good at hiking though.
Yeah, I've been.
But I'm telling you, like that was a challenge, like going up And I'm telling you, it was like in the middle of nowhere, down the freaking hill. And it was just like the most remote you can think of. The only way that they can get energies is through solar panel. So before solar panel was created, it was non-existent
No energy.
at all.
Well, now we know why you have
This
seven,
the
well,
stove,
6 uncles in Himalayan.
the stove was made of wood, like they cook with wood. So that gives you an idea.
Yeah,
That explains why so many uncles.
yeah, I see that. I can tell
But
why.
going back to the thing, it's like, sometimes life puts you in a very strange position, but I guess people just
Mhm.
decide to go for what makes them feel good in their own happiness at the end of the day, which it shouldn't be criticized, but when it's such a like a direct family, like in this case, it's like, or like the brothers and sister, you kind of have to like think a little bit, because for what happened to my grandparents, because they have 3 kids that
Yeah, yeah, I know.
deceased.
You have to be
Because
careful also.
my aunts was telling me like, yeah, they were cleaning the block line, like cleaning the block, like, okay, defect one, defect two, defect three, okay, this one is okay, and this one is okay, normal, 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 normal.
Oh my God.
I was like, that's a very insensitive comment. But again, what can you expect from people who were born, and all of them were born in that little choza in the middle of nowhere? It was like
Yeah.
natural birth. But yeah, my brother also did something like that. He got with second cousin, but this is second cousin. It's a little bit more. It's okay, but still, it's family. So
Still
he
is
got involved with
cool.
his second cousin, and now he has a daughter, and he's still with her.
Wow.
Yeah,
It,
that one.
it, comes, it comes
That
from
one.
the family.
That one gave him the.
That's what he needed.
Yeah, and that one was the one who. No,
He's very calm and he's very reliable.
no, no, he's loyal.
Kapuf. Okay. Let's move on from Sabe's very
Interesting family events.
events. Yeah, so I think that was the whole stories. I have an extra very short story that I'm very curious about what you think.
Oh Lord, you and my thoughts. I
What?
love my thoughts.
No, yeah, because it's okay. You can think about the. I'm not gonna tell you anything. Let's just see. I will tell you after because I need to
Okay.
know what you think actually. So, like this one comes from the subreddit Love, and the title is "I adore my boyfriend, and therefore I am infiltrating his subconscious." I, I know. I typically try to keep compliments for my partner during the day. Lately, however, he has been hard on himself and is struggling with his self image. As a result, I have made it my mission to infiltrate his subconscious. I do this by whispering affirmations to him as he sleeps, so that he can hopefully have dreams about someone telling him this, or even hopefully just be better rested. I have done it in the past when he gets down, but tonight I have begun once more. I spoke a little too loudly or a little too long because he woke up with the quietest thank you. I sob. I adore him. It made my heart melt. This post is kind of silly, but this genuinely made my night significantly better. I love to see him content, cozy, and safe. Shout out to Big Dot. I will always whisper affirmations to you. What do we think? What?
That's
What do
it.
you think? That's it. I told you it's very, very short. Do we think it's sweet or do we think it's creepy?
A little bit of, I would say 50-50. It's a little bit of sweetness with a little bit of creepiness. What a best combination.
Yeah.
Because, you try to be sweet, but at the same time, you have to be a little bit like psycho.
I get it.
from your point of view, it's a little psychotic, I think.
No, actually, I think it's very sweet.
Okay, there you go. Well, but honestly, it's not bad. I think it's just fine. A little bit of the touch, but to my taste, just a little bit. But I think it's mostly sweet.
I say it's hard to be with someone who has low self-esteem because even though you tell them they're smart, that they are good, that they're handsome, they're beautiful, whatever, they still do not think that about themselves and they still put themselves down a lot. And it's hard. So what she's trying to fix with this is like fixing him from the inside, kind of like him having these thoughts by himself instead of them. Yeah. So I kind of get that. Like I
Yes,
know.
but the problem with that is at the long run, if those little things doesn't work out, the person putting that effort gets tired, gets really drained and tired.
I know. Been
And
there, done
then
that.
I know, been there and done that too. And it's just like it gets to a point that she will say like, okay, I done what I can. This is impossible.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm done.
I'm out.
That's when you're like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Completely done.
So, and it's not bad to say that you're like out, because life is so interesting and strange. What you couldn't do like in X amount of years with somebody else comes in 2 weeks and just
Changes everything overnight.
360 to that person.
Uh,
So sometimes I guess we need to learn how to choose our battles, but she's trying.
she's trying.
She's trying her best. But again, she's on the stage of keep trying it. Let's see if this is work out. Let's push this through. Let's work it out. She haven't get to the station like, okay, I'm done. Fuck this food. Not yet.
He needs therapy. Therapy is the only thing that's gonna help him, technically.
Well, not even therapy, because even therapy can, like I said before, like therapy can help them and they can, progressively work towards like a common ground.
Mm-hmm.
But if she lives in, it might happen that somebody comes along and just everything that she worked so hard to work on it, to trying to see improvement, to see him better, that other person can do that like in a week.
Can ruin everything. That okay, besides therapy, then you think it's like getting rid of the person or the
Not
situation
getting
that
rid of
makes
the
you feel like that.
person. No,
Or
it's
talk
not
to
that.
them and be like, hey, do not make me feel like shit.
No, I believe like it's the, like how to put it. So it's like the chemistry that those people develops. Some
So
chemistry
because they were
are,
told that since they were kids or they felt that way.
yeah. So it's not like I don't mean chemistry in the sense of like sexuality or nothing like
No,
that.
you
It's
meant the
not like
brain chemistry.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
figured.
that other person might have that chemistry, like you need it, and you that love that person, you might not have the chemistry that person needed to keep going or just.
Have you seen that before?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen someone that had very low self-esteem that be with someone and it changes overnight? I think that's because you do not realize you can love someone that much that you change for them. You
Yeah,
were with someone that you love to like you thought you love a lot, that
but
you
that's the
love to some
thing.
extent.
That's
And
that's my point. Because that person that you, for instance, let's put an example like you are
yeah,
with whoever, right? And you love the person so intensely that you want to see him do better. And whatever you do, that person is seeing your effort, he's recognizing your efforts, but it's like
not working.
exactly. But then you move from that person, whoever, and another person comes in, and it's just a week. The person have to do nothing with that pendejo that you spend like who knows how many years or months trying to help him out to feel better or feel more fulfilling. And but in self, it's just 360. And he's just like a totally new person, a very more energetic, emotional, whatever. I have seen that happen twice.
Wow.
Honestly. And one of them was in college with some classmate that I have.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen. I always see the other person that is always down. I've always seen them down. Even if they try to portray different on the outside, they always have that little voice in the inside telling them, you're not worth this. But
Yeah,
mostly
yes.
it's because of how they were treated as kids, and usually even into adult life, because I know people that their parents are always like, they have siblings and they're like, oh, your sibling is so smart, but you're so cute though. You know, we love you just the way you are. It doesn't matter that you're a little bit dumb. You know, they dump them down, they make them feel like that. And that's how they feel all the time. Even though someone else outside be like, hey, you're very smart. They're like, no, I'm not. You're just saying that because you love me. My mom says otherwise. You know, so but I am glad to see that it happens, and I hope everybody, whoever have low self-esteem, finds someone who makes them feel very good and increases their self-esteem. Because
Mhm.
everybody deserves that.
Everybody deserves that. It's just not,
But yeah.
doesn't have to be at the consequences of somebody putting so much effort
Yeah, no.
on you,
Just
and you know,
be happy. Everyone be happy, please.
yes,
Everyone
try to be.
deserves to feel love. This is what I tell Adam all the time. Because I used to leave him sticky notes everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the morning, like, good morning, you look so handsome in the bed, in the bathroom mirror. Like, good morning, like, just a reminder I love you so much. But then I was thinking, and I'm like, I'm killing so many trees with my sticky notes. So I just got like a little board on the fridge, and I just write like affirmations for him every day.
That's nice. And that's very helpful.
That's
Unconsciously, it's
very
very
helpful.
helpful.
Exactly. I like that. And he started even the system that he puts like little hearts on the
Hmm.
top as
Like a
well.
reply.
So
Heart,
that's what I
heart,
tell
heart.
him.
I
He's
like
like,
this.
exactly. He's like, this is how many times I like it. Things like that. So everyone deserves to feel love and to feel that kind of love. So in this February, I hope that everybody feels a love. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship. It can be with your friend. It can be your best friend giving you that love. It can be your sister. It can be your brother. It can be your mom. Anybody can give you that love and makes you feel special. And I hope Cupid doesn't fail you.
Just FYI for everybody, for King of Your Life, it's just a commercial thing. You can express your love
Fourth of July.
anytime. Huh?
You say 4th of July.
No. I'm sorry, February 14. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry. Here you go.
Die.
It's our Friday. I have done this thing I made apparently way too strong.
He made poop water way too strong.
Shut the fuck up, Denise. You earned that. You earned that.
I
So
know it.
don't go crazy on your expenses for your
Yeah,
loved
no.
one, your significant other. This is just like a commercial, advertisement to spend money. You're already expressing your love and gratitude for your significant other, your parents, your friends, your family, even your coworkers. So don't go too crazy. Chocolates, it's a lot of chocolates is just gonna lead you to a quick visit to the dentist.
If you're Adam, just give me chocolates. Okay, what?
Besides Denise, who loves chocolate.
I already got my flowers and my chocolate.
Okay.
I don't think I'm getting any more.
Okay. I was requesting not flowers this year.
Oh, that's right. But because of your allergies, dude.
No. I was requesting not to give flowers this year.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Instead, I got a link with an interesting pricey gift.
Do you know what?
Here am
This is
I
what
giving
we're
advice
doing.
not to spend a lot of money, and here am I about to spend $300.
No way. This is why we don't do gifts. I'm like, I want to travel for anniversaries and things like that. Let's just save money.
No, that's already planned for
That's crazy. No.
birthday.
I have a lot of money, dude. I prefer chocolates.
I know. Well, but yeah, you got the point, guys. Just
Don't go crazy.
don't go
Like,
crazy.
Like Savvy.
My credit cards.
Didn't hurt.
Anyhow, guys, we'll see you next week with more We Got
Enjoy!
Chismes. And in the meantime, just think about it. You don't have to go crazy. Stay cheap. Not
This
too cheap.
episode is coming right on time, this episode, because it's coming like a week before Valentine's
Before
Day.
Valentine's
So
Day.
it's down
That is
there.
correct.
Okay.
But yeah,
Bye!
so if you haven't bought your gift by the time this episode come off, you're already late. So get your shit together, plan something, call that restaurant that your partners likes, make that reservation, because otherwise, if you
That's a
work
good
for the
idea.
following week, you're screwed up.
Yes.
And I'm talking to the guys that are watching this shit.
Okay.
Yes, because we leave everything at the last minute.
It happens.
All the time.
Bye, everyone. Enjoy.
Bye-bye.
See you next time.